You going to record this? You're recording? Okay, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the October 21st regular meeting of Warren's Historic. We have a quorum. We have public comment built into the agenda, but there's nobody else here besides the applicants. Old business, David and Sarah Weed, 23 Bridge Street. Place windows, gutters, fascia boards, downspouts, and paint. So I have to recuse myself.
Minutes, we didn't approve the minutes.
Oh, okay. Anybody have any comments or questions on the minutes?
No.
Was there an extra packet over there?
So you guys all set on the minutes?
I wasn't here, so I can't make a motion on that.
I moved it to the
Okay, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
second.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Now we'll go on to David and Sarah Reed, and I will recuse myself. And our vice chair, Carol Meeker, will run the meeting.
Short meeting.
I'm also going to recuse. I am a direct abutter to the Reeds. Within 200 feet.
All right.
Anybody else? You're all gonna disappear.
All right, David,
Yeah.
tell us about your project.
Well, you approved back in August, I think, a proposal for replacement of our wooden gutters. And I've since had conversations with several providers, and they both recommend that we go with fiberglass.
Mhm.
Okay. I've talked to your chairman, and I understand that that's not a problem. Does anybody have questions about fiberglass as meeting the standards? Okay. There'll be at least twice as much as the 9,600 we were quoted. And then we have a separate quote for the fascia and soffits to be taken down, replaced, whatever they need. That's 4,900. So I'm estimating 25,000 for the project.
Okay.
And I've got a guy, I thought I had somebody who was going to do the work, a local guy, but he lost his partner, so he doesn't have anybody to work with. And these fiberglass gutters come in 40-foot lengths. So you need somebody on either end to
Yeah.
get them up there.
Yeah, yeah, we used them on our project.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
you happy with
7
them?
State Street.
Yeah,
Yeah, right across the street. Yeah, we used fiberglass.
yeah. The nice thing is that they are much deeper than the wooden ones.
And they do look exactly, they look exactly like. the
Yes,
other ones,
right.
so-
There's no, you can't tell visually.
Yeah.
Yeah, what they are. So, and then once that's done, we'll get them painted.
I didn't
Whether
realize they
this
were
is
that
gonna,
much more expensive, though.
pardon me?
I didn't realize they were that much more expensive.
That's what I've been told. I haven't
Yeah.
gotten a final quote, but I've got somebody in Warwick from Custom Gutter Work who's gonna give me a figure on that, but I think we're probably safe at 25,000. If it's substantially more, I'll be back.
Hey,
We could just,
you're just here for the approval of the material,
of the materials,
the
right?
additional amount for the tax credit.
I'm sorry?
And the
Yeah,
additional
because that would be the
Yeah.
amount for the credit, right?
And I know we've given the credit for
Yeah.
fiberglass windows, and I guess we gave it for you on Water Street, so we've done it. Okay.
Okay. That's it?
Need a motion.
Yep, I move that we accept David Sarah Weed's application as presented to replace wooden gutters, fascia boards, downspouts, and paint, and install, in this case, not replace wooden gutters, but substitute fiberglass. And total tax credit in the amount of $25,000.
I'll second it. Any comment? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay.
Okay. See you next spring.
Yay. Next on the agenda, Josh Bird and Casey and Shelley Kenny, 4 Market Street, Place Windows. Want to come up and tell us about your project?
So it'll be, hello, this will be on the Market Street side of the house. It'll be the 6 front windows on the Market Street side. Right, is it 6, right?
3 on our, yes, all those, so 9. Yep, 3 on our side, 6 on my mom's side. Placement, just the same windows, replacing deteriorated, broken. I can't close my son's window. It doesn't close all the way, so there's cold air coming in all winter, last winter, hot air coming in the summer. And the noise is egregious. It's really bad. So that's the beginning, and then eventually we'll go to the other side of the house, but that's all we can do at the moment.
And these have already been replaced before. So I think these were replaced, I don't know, probably 35 years ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they're not old or historic, so. There's nothing to preserve and nothing to give you the tax credits on. So, and as I mentioned before the meeting, there was no spec in here about the windows that you're going to use in their place.
It's at the top of that page. I can show you.
Yeah.
It's at the very, very top. It says like the model number, which we brought up on Google, so you can see it. It's like,
Top of that?
no, it should be on a different page. She said she sent in. She forwarded me the email that was sent to you.
Yeah, at the top, it talks about the product type and stuff, but it's a Diamond 4100 series double hung window. That's the Diamond Windows is the company that quotes.
So what page are you on? Does this have anything to do with this test report?
Yeah, I think at the very top, it says product type and then series and model. But then on the email that the contractor sent in, he said, these are the specs for the DH 4100 window.
It's at the first page, page 1. It says test report.
That's this page, yeah.
Correct, so it's right under there.
Yeah, I see the model, product type.
And it looks like at the very end of those documents, it looks like there are some sort of architectural testing or,
Well, there's the cross section.
yeah.
Mhm.
These would have been some version of 101 from the beginning, right?
I
Probably.
think so, because of the configuration of the.
So wouldn't credits be in place if an appropriate,
If you were to go back,
well, with something that looked different than what's in there now?
well, probably not with PVC.
Correct.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
something paintable.
so I don't know if you guys are open to that discussion.
Well, the outside, I talked about that actually, because I initially wanted windows that you could paint and it would make it look nice, but they already did to the facade.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, like the houses on your road that they just painted blue with the orange on the inside. I really like that. So I figured the outside's paintable, but I'm not sure. But I'm
Okay.
open to it.
If it's aluminum,
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna say, like, that's why I was trying to understand in here. It does say in this section, they talk about, frame material, formed aluminum. So,
That must be a different option.
oh,
This-
Than this?
This is the option zone right here.
okay.
And that says PVC.
Yeah,
So what is this piece of paper
well,
for?
they got 6 other, I think there's like 6 other
Oh,
options that they were looking at. So that's
Okay.
what all these other pages are.
okay.
Um,
And I don't know, did you have any, because that would be paintable if they were aluminum.
Or they would come a color.
Yeah.
You can get them a color.
Well, he said he only works with that one kind and that they're all white, because we asked about getting a color, like
Oh.
for instance, black or something different, and so I thought that all those pages were just what because he said he only does the one thing that we're getting. And then,
Okay.
because we asked specifically how much more it would be to do black or something else like that, and he's like, I don't do those.
Well, that's, I guess, between you and your window guy. I don't want to get into the middle of that, but.
Yeah,
I'm just pointing out, you could have potentially get tax credits
Right,
if you did this in a more,
historically,
you mentioned the facade, it looks great.
right,
The windows are an important component of that were done a certain way.
right,
Right.
Then we would be, we would love to see that.
right. So, yeah, so.
But it would have to be paintable. It wouldn't be that stock white PVC.
Right,
So
So-
PVC is not painful?
No.
No.
I don't think it would, I don't think it'll stay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Fiberglass and metal, aluminum,
Yeah.
and wood.
and
you
wood.
know, So there's at least 3 other options that you could look into. Aluminum ones, they typically will come in a variety of colors and it's pre-anodized. So
Right.
if you like the color, that's it forever,
I'm sure there is a price difference.
Oh, yeah,
Right,
sure,
yeah,
but,
yeah, of course.
if you want the look and you want the tax credit and you want to, have the building a little bit more contributing to the whole thing we're doing here, you're welcome to explore that on what your timing and urgency and everything else is, but, if you want to spend some time to look into those things, or.
Are there details on the tax credit that I'm not aware of what it would be?
So it's basically, from my feeble understanding over these years, is 20% of what you spend comes off your property taxes spent over 5 years, right? Stretched out over 5 years.
Okay.
So if you spend 10 grand, you get 2,000 off your taxes,
Mhm.
basically.
Gotcha.
So we wish it was more.
Yeah, yeah.
We didn't set that, but that's what it is.
Okay.
So
I do have an image of the windows. I don't know if you want to, this is the actual model number that he
Okay.
gave. Just, basically it looks like a double, it's a
yep,
double hung window.
So maybe we need to clarify what they would have to choose to be eligible for the tax credit.
yeah. So I think it would be either wood, aluminum clad, or fiberglass, because those are going to be, they're going to last longer than the vinyl ones did.
Mhm.
I doubt those things are even 35 years old.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Oh, the first ones?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
they're
probably-
probably
yeah,
like 20 years old.
Yeah.
because they're,
That tends to be about as long as they make it, yeah.
they fall apart. We get people in here all the time replacing when they're
Yeah.
about 20 years old. It's crazy.
You're saying your contractor will only do this
Vinyl.
brand of fiberglass window?
No,
PVC.
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 Sorry, PVC.
Yeah, he only does windows. He's a niche sort of person. He's not a
Mhm.
big contractor. This
Sure.
is just something he does. And it is affordable for us.
Mhm.
We got other quotes, which was extremely unaffordable. And because of the urgency of the cold weather and the problem with the noise in my son's room, which he really does not like, it was like, okay, let's just do this and get it done. I think it does come with a lifetime or a certain amount warranty, and if the gas comes out, they can come back, he replaces it. So there is a little bit behind it, but
Yeah.
it's kind of the best we could do in the moment.
I mean, I think warranties you probably get with almost any reputable window company,
Yeah.
So we can't recommend specific companies, but there are some in the area that several of us have worked with over the years.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I think even, should I say the word Home Depot? Has catalog. That show you every brand of windows. Or even, our local lumberyard, that kind of thing. And then, from there, but you would, you would have to order them and they would, but I don't know, like, again, they're probably custom sizes, I would imagine, right? Because they're small ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, they may be, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me vocalize our predicament. You have it's a historic building in the historic zone. We're trying to do our best to bring buildings back. Here's an opportunity to do the windows because you're taking them out. So the goal would be to do it in a way that is more historically appropriate. Is that
Right. And especially on the front.
correct?
Yes.
Street facing.
Where everybody, that's what everybody looks at,
Yeah.
So we're making the argument that these would be more historically appropriate if they weren't white vinyl, if they could be painted.
Right.
Yeah,
Some
or come as a color.
right.
Yeah.
with the color. Just to avoid the white vinyl look.
So, I mean, I guess it's up to you if you want to take the time to look into these other options. So you end up with something that maybe you like better and certainly looks better for the building and all that.
We can look into it. In the meantime, though, I'd just like a definitive answer so that if we find something and it happens to be a ridiculous amount of money and this certain person doesn't put those windows in because he's charging like literally like $300 a window, which is insane. Like everyone else is charging 1,000 window or 7 to 1,000 window. So,
Just for the installation?
yes, just for the installation. Yes, exactly. Yes, that's what I did too.
So.
So
really-
a total value of all those 9 windows is less than half, if not way more than half of
Mhm.
anyone else that we looked into, just on installation alone, never mind the
Mhm.
window. So I would just feel better knowing that if we can't figure this out but we are still replacing replacement windows and that for my child's sake, that I would want to move forward if I have to.
I mean, yeah, there's no reason we wouldn't approve the windows being replaced. I mean, because like I said, you're not removing anything historic.
Correct.
But if you chose another window, that would have to be approved, I would assume, by
Yeah.
the board.
Yeah, but
Right.
then we have to
No.
give you we want to get you the tax credit.
And then we want to
Right.
have the tax credit,
Okay.
a new estimate.
Yeah, we can't approve this one is what they're saying.
Right, exactly.
If there's another one that would be entertaining to approve instead,
Right.
right? And the hope would be that you'd entertain that. That's up to you guys.
So I mean, there's no question the board will, approve replacing them. Because if you wanted to press the issue, we would certainly approve these tonight. But I guess we could approve it. Let me just throw this out there.
Mr. Chair, you got a couple options here. First option is to approve the application as submitted, obviously no tax credit. She walks out with the approval. And hopefully in good faith, she goes out and she looks, takes your ideas and recommendations and comes back with a better product or something that's affordable,
Yeah.
but meet all your criteria. She would apply with a new application with
Next
that, ask for tax credit, and the other one just goes, we did.
Goes away.
Yeah, it
Goes
goes
away.
away, and the new one is the one that will, she can, have the new ones installed. Just one thing, you need to get their approval for tax credit. You're gonna do that first. Don't have them install windows.
Right, right.
The board's gotta give that approval. So if that's something that they do tonight, just consider that.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, no disrespect to the applicants, I would say this to anybody. That's not a likely realistic scenario, giving them the approval for the thing they're asking for tonight and then expecting them in good faith to go look at something that we would like to see them do. Because it's better for our objectives as a board and for the town's historic preservation. So I'm not in favor of approving and then seeing if they'll come back.
So Scott,
If you don't approve, we don't.
that was the second option.
Totally.
My second option was basically is you continue for a short month, right? And when they can go out and do some homework and come up with some ideas, come back in that month.
Right.
And at least know that they can get this approved, but they maybe have something, really good idea of that. Give me your criteria and guidelines, and then they'll walk out with approval next month, either with historic window or the vinyl windows.
Right, so I guess those are your options, and those are our options. I will say, I agree with Scott, but I also know that I think you mentioned that you would like to do something that was better if possible for the building too, so.
Absolutely.
um,
Yeah, I have
It's
no
not just
problem.
our desire or
Yeah.
the town's desire to see it that
Totally.
way. I
And
think-
if you guys are sensitive to time, people hate when we say this, but we'll meet sooner than a month. if that's something that you need to
Well,
happen.
yeah, I mean, it is time sensitive because.
So if you turn, yeah, if you turn around and get numbers on windows that are paintable
Mhm.
and wouldn't be white, we
Yeah.
could have a meeting in a week or two.
Yeah.
and Talk to you again.
Yeah.
That's true. We're happy to do a special meeting to encourage.
If anyone off the record wants to give me a name of somebody that, that that'll be in that range, that's the concern. I mean, we did
Right.
so much renovation already and that was like, oh, well, we'll do it next year. And then a year in the building and specifically my son's room, mom's like, we'll do all the front. But my son obviously is the most important thing to me. That's why we're not doing the rest of it because we can only do this front side and he happens to be on the front side. So that's what's important, really.
Well, the other thing is too, is if, let's say you come back with a nicer window that you really like, that the board would approve of, more historically in keeping, you don't have to buy them all at once or install them all at once. I mean, it would certainly look nicer. But if you
Right.
needed to
Oh, I mean, just
do it in
his
phases,
and then,
you know, you'd have the approval.
okay, all
Um,
right, well, that's good to know.
So the tax credit is real. I mean, I know it's not upfront on the spend, but
Right, oh, yeah,
inevitably you're paying that tax bill after.
yeah.
And it's gonna be less because you took the extra steps to try to bring the building back a little bit.
Okay,
So,
well, that's good to know.
Yeah,
So what do you think?
yeah, I think, I'd like to look at some alternatives and then, take a short period, do that. And then,
Get-
like
get
you
back
said,
to us.
just come back and then, yeah, you want to do what's best for the building.
Yeah, it's up to you. If you
Balance all
beat
the.
feet and get your
concerns.
homework done and get it back to us.
Is it a 2-day notice for a meeting?
We need
We
28
need
hours,
to- we need to
two
post it.
business days.
Yep.
But a lot of us
So-
are available.
Okay, yeah,
Pretty much, well, several of us live downtown, so.
All right.
okay.
remember fiberglass, aluminum, wood,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
all
those are
viable
options.
painting options.
Okay.
So, Mr. Chair, it's a motion to continue the
Continue.
application to a future meeting to be determined based
Yes.
on.
I'll second that.
conversation.
I'll make that motion. Scott will second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, good luck.
Thank you. Thank you for
Thanks, guys.
that.
Thank you.
Okay. Any completed projects we should know about? Any comments from board members? I have one comment. I didn't get on the agenda. Maybe I should, or maybe I should do it for next month, but the building that's out here next to town hall that was reshingled recently in the front. Aside from sort of how they went about it, the finished product is the shingle courses are so crooked. I mean, they're visible from the street. They're probably a whole course off.
Are these the round shingles?
Yes.
The rounded ones?
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Chair, I would recommend that we just put this item on next month's agenda.
Fair enough. Okay. Any other, let's see, administrative matters, resignation of Shelley and appointment of the interim, Melissa.
Wait, Shelley's already done? Oh,
Oh,
No walk by the town,
Yeah.
gotcha.
so you guys have me now.
Awesome.
So do we need to make okay, I'll make a motion to appoint Alyssa as our secretary, interim?
You need a motion to accept the resignation.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Motion to accept the resignation.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, now the appointment.
Motion to appoint Alyssa
Okay, I'll second.
Oswald.
All in favor?
aye.
Aye. Thank you, Alyssa.
Thank you, Alyssa.
Thank you.
Okay.
Don't sound so
We'll make a
enthused.
motion
I
to
know.
adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
You can't do.
I'll leave it like that.
Probably the secretary.
Aye.
Don't get carried away. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, everybody.
You wanna take these so we can recycle the ones that we're gonna use again?
Windows.
That's what Maya used to do.